Do we have like an intro, like a do 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 do?
Something like that. Look at graphics on it.
It's a no-name show.
Yo.
Do.
Insider, I think we could call it. Insider. Don't look too annoyed.
These are all terrible ideas.
I'm Joe Avella with Insider, and today we are doing kind of a video AMA podcast, videocast with my two best friend / co-workers, Caroline Agajanian, and Sydney Kramer.
Yep.
Kind of threw out some questions, sort of like an AMA, what people really want to know about the job, about us. Put them out on Instagram, and I went through them, and we're going to kind of hit some of the most asked questions today. A lot of questions that we got was something to the extent of like our day-to-day or how we end up picking stories. So I guess like in general, how would you explain to someone how you end up making a video, like pitching it and it getting actually produced or whatever?
I just like search, like Instagram is a big tool to like help me find like cool places, people, like places that people want to go and see. Oh, hello.
Oh, I forgot to introduce junior canine producer, Paul Walker the dog, joining us today.
Camera's there, Paul. There you go.
Yeah.
Aww. I feel like he felt ignored. He never jumps up on the table like this.
Yeah.
Well, I think there's some questions for Paul.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for something that, you know, when I'm scrolling through Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or whatever, like makes me want to stop.
Yeah, it's harder because also like it's not just the visuals of it; it's that like story behind it, you know?
Yeah, like we want to see the people behind it, and like a lot of, even on Instagram though, you find like a lot of like gimmicky things that like people just made, you know, to go viral or to go on Instagram and like to get that quick attention. But like, I don't know, those stuff like fade, and it's not, there's not like big meat behind it, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
But sometimes there literally is big meat behind it.
I know.
There you go.
True. But like if they created that big meat because they had a family of 50 that they wanted to serve, and that was like easy, then that's like fun, you know? I want to know about your family, you know? But like if you just like put a bunch of patties together.
Caroline wants to know about your family.
Yeah.
All about them. DM Caroline and tell her all about your family.
I would like to meet everyone. How cool would it be to meet a lot of people's families? Like, that'd be really fun.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've met mine. That's enough. I find meeting new people exhausting.
Well, good thing
How
you have to
many
do it every day.
How many siblings do you have? Where are you from?
Me? Whatever. Who
Okay,
cares?
that's the questions
No.
you ask when you meet them. You have to return
Two
your
siblings.
favors.
Next question.
But also, like, even just like going out and walking around, you can like find a shop or a restaurant, and you think that's cool, and then you like dig in a little deeper, and
Yeah.
and you find a story. We all went to go do like Hollywood makeup schools, and like the stunt school was really fun, and like special effects transformations are really fun. So it's nice. We get to learn. If you see us filming at a restaurant, come up to us and be like, hey, like I want to take a bite on camera. Like we love to get, you know, those people.
Hang on one second. But like, if I'm shooting something and talking, don't like get right in my face. I mean, like, you know, pick a moment.
Yeah, but like I feel like I'd always like whenever I'm at
Also,
a
we'll
restaurant.
come up to you. How about
Oh,
that?
well, come on.
People just like in the like, hey, is this for Insider? Can I be in the? It's like, bro, like,
Yeah, chill.
Wow.
Caroline's too nice.
yeah. I keep making this mistake. I feel like you've yelled at me a few times about this. Is that I'll go to shoots really hungry.
Can't do it.
Every time I'm like, oh yeah, we're doing that taco thing at 2. I'll just skip lunch. And then by the time I get there, I'm just like, give me those tacos.
Joe. Hey, Joe. I was gonna see if he's eating any more. I thought you weren't supposed to eat more tacos.
Oh God, I'm not listening to you. I'm eating them. And like shoving them in my mouth. Like, hey, let's just slow down. We gotta get the shots. I'm like, what? Like, so I probably should grab a snack before I go.
Yeah, especially because like I feel like at this point, you know, there's no want for good food. So the idea that I'm gonna skip lunch and then just like go hog wild like on a shoot just is not appealing to me at all. You know, I would rather like eat food, be like satiated and like feel okay while I'm working, and then like, oh, let me try a taco.
Favorite part of the job? You go first.
Meeting different people every day. Yeah.
Definitely not mine.
Is it
Not
like-
me either. That's like my least favorite part of the job.
Yeah.
Seeing how we can change a business, you know, like especially smaller businesses or food trucks or, you know, food stands and places that are kind of, you know, trying to make ends meet, and then having a video come out and having their business blow up and like do really well and, you know, sell out of food and need to hire more people, and seeing that is like, I think definitely the best part.
Yeah, we got that email from the guys from the garlic restaurant, the Stinkin'
Yeah.
Rose. They said they're doing really well because of that video.
They said their business is up like 10%.
Yo, shout out to the Stinkin' Rose. I like that place. The food is really
And
good.
they've been around for forever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
old businesses.
What's
new
your favorite
businesses.
part of the job?
I don't know. Being on camera.
Seeing my face talk words at myself.
Just seeing my face getting 60 million views. Watching me eat fast food. Nom, nom, nom.
Cool.
No, I like video. I like producing videos. I like making stuff. Kind of like we're doing this. Like I don't know if rewarding is the word I want to use, but it really like, I mean, if people can't tell, I'm a lot older than the both of you. And I have like
You're not that much older than me. You're much older than Caroline.
I had a previous 10 years of working like any terrible like entry level job, not related to anything for this, and just like waking up every day and just being like 6 a.m. and just being like, this is gonna suck for like years. So the fact that I get to wake up and be like, oh, I get to go to a cool place, meet interesting people, shoot something, and the people are gonna see it, like all those things, like that is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I was a research assistant at hedge funds and mutual funds for like 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
So this is definitely much better than that. I think this is your first job, right?
My first like real job, but I've had a lot of internships.
Sydney, you're the food king
Yeah.
of Instagram. By the way, check her out on Crepes of Wrath Instagram. We've gotten to eat a lot of like really good stuff, you know, but every once in a while there's something that's kind of like a little rough. Did you think anything recently? I can think of something that we ate when I first got here that almost killed us. But you think anything that's like, and of course, you know, we're having fun here, but anything that you've just eaten, you've just been like, oh, it's so crazy, so big, so decadent, something that's just like, oh man.
Yeah, I mean, some of the food fair stuff's been pretty rough. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you know, we were in the Midwest for a while. We went to one place. I don't think that we're ever gonna actually do the video. Upon reviewing the footage, the kitchen, I mean, I'm not gonna name the name of the restaurant, but
Sure.
the kitchen was gross, and like the food was gross. It was so bad, in fact, that when we were shooting, we just shot people that were already eating there because I just couldn't bring myself to like eat the food after like being in the kitchen and seeing like how things were handled. Like,
Sure.
it was just dirty. But I mean, I will say for the most part, like the food that we go to shoot tastes good and is good because we're not going to shoot something that looks disgusting.
Yeah, of course.
But this place looked like it might be a fun story, and it was not fun or delicious. But I think Caroline has more stories about trying new
Stories.
food. Because I feel like I like, and I think you do too.
We're both adventurous eaters.
Yeah, we like different food. Caroline, I think, has tried a lot of new food since being an insider.
Definitely. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is any of our spicy food shoots because, like, I don't know, we don't even like fake those reactions because I feel like Joe and I have done a few of them. Like, a bunch of people on the team, like, especially, okay, so Joe and I did a spicy ramen challenge. And I was like, it was a cold day. I was like, yeah, ramen's gonna be good. And Joe was hungry, and so we're like, we're gonna really go in.
Like a genius, I didn't eat that day.
Oh my god, no food in your stomach, eating the spiciest ramen in Los Angeles.
And like coffee is my blood, so I have no stomach lining anyway. I've been drinking coffee nonstop since I was like 12. So already like my stomach is just can't handle anything.
Yeah. So that spicy ramen shoot, we went and we were like really going in, and like Joe especially was like determined to finish that challenge.
Wait! Oh my gosh! You're practically done! You got this. You're like halfway there.
I'm starting to shake. Anything from my fans.
That was a bad idea.
So that was the dumbest idea ever. We wanted the video to be like, we tried the spicy First of all, we didn't come close.
No.
We did not even come close to
You
finish.
came really close, actually. You like Joe ate all the noodles, but he didn't like. He
Trying to
had to
drink the
drink
broth.
the broth.
It's like
Yeah,
drinking lava.
I
Oh
was
my
just
God.
like pretty much like I couldn't do it.
It was so bad. But I had just moved here. Like I'd only been here for like a couple of weeks, and I moved here from New York, and my stuff hadn't arrived yet, and also my wife was out of town.
And my wife hadn't arrived yet.
And my stuff. So she was traveling for work, and none of my stuff. So I basically imagine an apartment with nothing in it except like the pile of clothes that I'm sleeping on, right? So also I have an empty medicine cabinet. So I get home and I'm like, oh, my stomach's killing me. Then I have to I crawl to Albertson and I bought a ton of Tums, you know, Zantac, something that you drink, and just because we did it on a Friday, spent the whole weekend just like laying on my bare hardwood floor like this, like like just waves of pain hitting me. Anything for Insider, baby. Company man, what's up?
I don't do spicy food challenges. I
is
have
really-
self-respect.
That is good, but it is really fun. Like I am always, even after that, I think I did like 2 or 3 more spicy food stuff, and I was like, I know it's gonna hurt, but it's fine, it's fun. It's the driving that you have to do after, because you're like stuck
the
in
car
LA
ride
traffic, and your stomach is like.
What's the thing? What's the thing you hold on right here? I'm kind of holding it up and like I'm suspended in my.
The dry cleaner handle?
Yeah, I'm just holding. I'm just like because the bumping of the car is just too much. I'm like using my core
Yeah.
to not like to keep my. Ugh.
That was a nightmare.
Fun video though. So I'll hit you with some quick ones real quick. What do you think is the toughest part of this job? Me, I know what it is. Pitches. Hardest time finding things. For me, it's like a constant stress of like pitching. That's for me. What about you guys?
The, I guess, most stressful part is like if I really, really am interested in doing a video on someplace and I have to like take a lot of convincing, like people are very skeptical. It's like, no, but it's gonna be great. But they find out that it's great like after the video goes up, after we show up, and it's great. So I guess like the convincing the skeptics that it's a good thing, you know?
Okay.
I would say just like time management, honestly, because there's so many things to shoot and there's so many videos we're working on, and I feel like I'm constantly just like juggling like script writing and producing and like shooting and editing, and I can never like quite get that balance, even though
It's
I really
hard.
try to.
I have not traveled outside of the country for this job, but both of you have.
My most exciting shoot was Swimming Hole Safari in Jamaica
Yo.
in Port Antonio when I jumped into the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Scariest shoot and probably the funnest.
Cool.
Tokyo, obviously. Tokyo's the best.
When are we starting BI Tokyo, and when are they sending you and I there to start?
Dude, I mean, I'm there. The first time I went to Tokyo years ago, the first thing I did was like look up like apartments.
Yep. My wife and I went there for our honeymoon, and since then we're like, it's just understood that we will eventually live there.
Yeah.
At some point, we will just migrate over to Tokyo.
I've never been to Armenia. I
thank
really
God.
want to go, so hopefully I get to plan a trip with my family.
That'd be really
And
cool.
but if it's for family or with work, like I'm definitely down to shoot videos. So
Yeah,
Armenia, I'm coming
that's right. That'd be
soon,
great.
one day.
Any country you haven't gone to yet for work that you want to go?
I mean, for work, I don't know. Like, I'll be honest, like, I like traveling for work, but
I'd rather travel for leisure.
yeah.
We're not talking about personal leisure. We're talking about insider. So if you got to pick a place that you got to go to for a couple weeks to shoot videos,
Yeah.
forget about the logistics of it. Just like
Probably like Hong Kong. I think we've talked about Hong Kong. Hong Kong's like, I've never been. It seems awesome.
that's awesome.
Lots of really cool food. I've been to Shanghai, but I think Shanghai would be a cool place to go for work as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love traveling for work, so
Yeah.
wherever, and I'm down.
It is really fun.
Yeah. Also, like whenever we travel for work, like we're doing things that we would maybe as tourists. Like we're filming things like in food places and travel stuff that we'd want to do when we're there. So I feel like I'm enjoying my time working.
I feel
love.
guilty traveling for work because I feel like I'm like,
No way, not me.
you don't feel like guilty like not having your wife there with you? Like I feel guilty like if I'm like,
Trust me, between the two of us, she's thrilled I'm leaving for work. Are you kidding me?
no, I feel guilty if I'm like going somewhere cool and I don't get to share it with Kramer. Like I want him to be there. It's not as
But you don't
fun.
feel good sharing it with your coworkers?
No. No.
All right, that's been the first episode of whatever this show is called. If you guys have any questions we didn't get to, by the way, like you guys asked questions on Instagram, both their personal accounts and our YouTube, our insider ones. I don't know, roughly 10,000 questions. We'll probably do this again later with other questions, maybe talk more about videos. I don't know. What do you guys want to know? If you can let us know in the comments, that'd be great. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Do you eat fast food like in your free time as well?
I think he does. Joe talks about Arby's like
Yeah, Joe
once a
loves
day.
Arby's.
Yeah, it's great. I can,
Everyone an Arby's fan.
right there, Arby's.
Question: have you ever had Arby's? Because I've never.
I've
actually
never had Arby's.
What? See, this is the problem. Did you hear this? They've just been talking trash about Arby's and never even had it.